Worship arises naturally when the divine is revealed. The disciples of fear turn to faith, and their faith turn to worship. So, what is worship? When we use the word worship, we automatically think of songs, worship songs that we hear, because that's what we attributed worship to. But it's much greater than just a song. Worship is something that's on the inside and it is expressed out. That's worship. What you are feeling on the inside, the reverence for Jesus, the love for Jesus, the thankfulness, the gratefulness for Jesus, all of that is just exploding from the inside out. It's an outward expression of what you are and how are you feeling on the inside. That's worship. For the first time, they address Jesus not simply as teacher or master, but as Son of God. True worship flows from revelation. Remember what I just said, something that's on the inside. True worship flows from revelation. When you see who he truly is, you can't help but bow. I had an encounter with Jesus myself. I experienced the Holy Spirit myself. So I am going to continue to worship him. I am going to continue to proclaim from the rooftops. I am going to continue to show the world how I feel on the inside about my Father who's in heaven. Flows from revelation. When you see who he is, you can't help but to bow. 3, the declaration of divinity and shared identity. Now, don't miss this. Saying, truly, you are the Son of God. See, this declaration, it marks a spiritual turning point. See, Jesus' mastery over creation confirms his divine sonship. But watch this now. But this revelation carries a greater mystery than that. The Son of God became the Son of Man so that the sons of men could become sons of God. John chapter 1, verse 12. Romans chapter 8, verse 14 and 17. The Son of God became the Son of Man so that sons of men could be sons of God again. Now, if this is your first time ever listening to me, the word sons is not attached to a male. Sons in the ancient text simply means offspring. So when you hear me use the word sons of God, it means offspring of God, because we know God is spirit. You were originally a spirit. You still are a spirit. And there's no gender in the spirit. So when I say sons, we're talking about offspring. God created us after his own kind. Kingdom reflection. The storm revealed his power and purpose to bring humanity into the same relationship he shares with the Father. Now, let's say that again. We cannot miss it, because this really drives home the point what Jesus said earlier on when he said, I must go to the other towns also, because to teach the kingdom of heaven, because that is why I was sent. His power and purpose was to bring humanity into the same relationship he shares with the Father again. Or I often like to say, Jesus came to put the God back in mankind. Jesus came to put God back in mankind. Just like when Jesus went forth, everywhere he went, the Father was there. The Spirit was there. He was there. And when Jesus enters into your boat, everywhere you go, the Father is there. The Son is there. The Holy Spirit is there. 4, chaos to communion.